In 1995, we discovered coffee has the potential, if done correctly, to be a health-enhancing tool. So doing it correctly means you've got to roast it correctly at the right temperatures, and you've got to use multiple species of coffee so that the chemistries are then synergistic. And then we added things like a green coffee bean before it was even roasted, because roasting damages some of the phytochemicals like chlorogenic acid and hundreds of others. And so we've got the best of both worlds: incredible roasted coffee and green uncooked coffee, so that we get the best chemistry possible.
It's fresh brewed, cold, hot, chlorogenic acid, the green coffee bean extract, stabilized, and then we added the raspberry ketones, we added the mushrooms, we added the Garcinia cambogia, everything stable, and put it into a process that made it available to the public on a daily basis. Very innovative technology. The real key is that the valve, here I just have an insert, the bag and valve go onto the can, then it's pressurized first. It's crimped on, and then the fluid is put into, our product is put into the bag, it's weighed, it's make sure the pressure is right. It's 100% used. In other words, that when you do use the valve system, all the product gets used up. You can use it at any angle, as if you're an astronaut up in space. You can pour it into your container, cup, mug, and that the propellant, it's a non-aerosol because the propellant never comes out of the can. The nitrogen, it's non-explosive, it's not a fire hazard or anything like that. It's on the outside of the bag, which means that we don't have to worry about aerosols, environmental damage. It's a neutral product, it's 100% recyclable, and our product's 100% used.
And a lot of people that I've talked to are telling me that when they used to drink coffee that they made at home, in the afternoon they would have an aftertaste even from that morning coffee, and they're not experiencing that with Suma. And I think, again, that's because of the incredible technology and the preservation of the phytochemistry here, and it's fresh. It's like getting fresh mushrooms and fresh coffee and fresh raspberry ketones, organically grown and consumed. We're delivering all those things to you with the spray into a cup of hot or cold water. It's a technological innovation, very novel.
Here's one yesterday. We heard an example yesterday of a man that loves his coffee, but every time he takes it, he has to take something else to neutralize his stomach GERD, whatever, he's got a
reflux
in the afternoon. So when he took our product, that doesn't happen to him anymore, and he's on board 100%. And here's a way that, here's a coffee that has no bitterness to it.
Right.
I mean, this is a smooth tasting coffee, no bitterness, no aftertaste, and it's stable on a daily basis. Every time you release the liquid into your cup, it's basically fresh brewed coffee delivered to you instantly. There's no mixing. The water and the product goes into it. It mixes almost automatically. Then you can add your latte or whatever you want to do to it. But it's right there. It's coffee that's delivered instantly to you, even though it was fresh brewed.
What it represented us was the ability to stabilize the phytochemistry of this formulation we put in the can, and it's got a shelf life of, 2 years by law.
By law.
So
we don't really know what the shelf life is.
Yeah, it could be 10 years. But the great news is people love it so much it doesn't last 30 days, so it's not going to be a problem.